daughters. One married, divorced, never had children. The other married, or never married and never had children. Molly married a lawyer from New York. They never had children. Marcus II had Marcus III, and Harriet, the youngest daughter, had Count Margaret. And then we're going to go this way. Oh, and this picture frame is original to the house. It had a picture of their oldest daughter. We don't know what happened to the picture. We've got, we had the black and white.
They probably moved it for
yeah,
the
we don't
event.
have the living room, but we have a picture of Margaret in there, and
I wonder if that was sold in the auction or.
And we don't have records of that.
I know.
We should, but
I wish we could find that. I'll look for that video.
Yeah. And then another Carrara marble fireplace.
And so this is what room?
This is the living room.
The living.
Yeah. And we do have some original pieces. Some of the chairs are original as well. And we need some new candles. They're starting to lean. So what made you want to come for a tour?
I have visited with my mom when I was pretty young. And I'm leaving town again in a couple days, so I wanted to.
Oh, nice.
Just feeling nostalgic.
So this is the sitting room. It was glassed in 1914. The green furniture is original. That was Mrs. Daly's. The rose-colored glass was from their Queen Anne home. They kept it, and it's rose-colored because they fired the glass with gold. So I'm so glad they kept that. And after the tour, if it's not too cold, you have to go. You should walk around the grounds.
Okay.
They're gorgeous. Have you been on the grounds before?
When I was young,
Okay.
but not for a long
So the
time.
swimming pool, they called it the plunge, is on the south. There's a tennis court. We had a couple trees go down in this latest windstorm.
Oh, with the windstorm, yeah. I was going to say that one too, right?
Well, this one took out the middle of our.
Of the pillars, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we're not sure if we'll just keep what's left, get rid of the part on the south. The garden club, I think in 1990, put up is it called an
Arbor?
arbor? Thank you.
I just read it.
Well,
I'm not that smart.
I needed to know that because
I remember this was sketchy too. This was because
yes, the bathroom's right above here,
Yeah.
and that's what's separated from the house. So.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's cold in here. And this is Mr. Daly didn't come very often in the winter, but he did, and this is his sleigh
that's
and a
his
buffalo blanket.
Whoa.
We don't. I have to ask the archives if they have pictures of Mr. Daly and his sled.
That's incredible. The trophy room, right?
Trophy room, yes. And I don't know why the lights aren't on.
They were trying to get the pool table back.
Pardon me.
There was a big pool table in here.
Oh, well,
At one
the
point.
billiards room up on the third
Oh,
floor.
is there?
But it's sold at auction.
Maybe, yeah.
But they
maybe
might have brought another
we
one
stored
down
it.
here.
Maybe we
So
stored
they do a lot of events in here. But this is called the trophy room. It was added in 1914. The south wall, so Marcus II was an avid hunterman. He graduated Yale. He was a photographer for National Geographic. And he did a lot of hunting trips. So the south wall is his South American and African mounts, and the north wall is his North American mounts. The lighting is gorgeous. It looks medieval. It's original. The velvet drapes are original. The bear is not his. It was donated to us or on loan to us. And this is called a throne chair. It was Mr. Daly's. He was with the Knights of Columbus. Columbus is carved in the middle, and Queen Isabel and King Ferdinand are on the bottom there.
Whoa.
It looks very uncomfortable, but it's very decorative. And I don't know what country it originated from, if it was who carved it, but it's gorgeous.
And I remember those actually worked, the intercom, right? Or was that later?
That was later, and
Oh.
that's the lighting. There
lighting.
are call buttons on every room.
I remember the
And
kitchen has
in
some.
the butler's pantry, we'll see the call box.
Yeah.
So Mrs. Daly would entertain here with bridge parties and birthday parties and dances. And again, we do use it for events.
Oh, that's fun. And again, original floors?
No, yes,
Oh.
they're not oak, they are.
Are they pine? No. It's got to be hardwood.
Oh, I just read it this morning to review. They're not maple, are they?
Yeah,
I was
I'm not
thinking they were
sure.
maple.
Walnut, maybe? No?
I'm sorry, I'm blank.
That would have been a beautiful view with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is a beautiful view. Would have been better without homes.
Yeah. So I will let you go up and I'll close this door behind us.
Yeah, hold on to the part right here. just for a minute.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
As we move, remind me who's behind the trust? I mean, it's wonderful that everybody came together, but there's probably a central something.
In the 80s.
Yes, and now even because
So Dr. Petty, I don't know if you
Oh.
remember him. He was Yes, he was instrumental in getting the
Okay.
Preservation Trust, and now we have a board,
okay,
and yeah, we're just so the state owns it, the U of M manages it, but we don't get any funding from them. So we are totally on our own. So we have weddings in the summer, we have events, we have tours in the summer. That's our bread and butter.
yeah. And are you in the black? Are you?
We're
It's going well.
barely for this
Okay.
year, but to pay, we've got 3 staff members, so we don't have the budget, but we will by time we
Yeah.
start
Start.
the events.
Oh, that's wonderful. Good.
Yeah.
So neat. What's
So
that?
again, we're off season. This is usually done up so beautiful. Ooh.
Ooh, good catch.
But everything in here is original, except for the mirror, the chandelier, and the tea cart. The table has 9 leaves. So this was the formal dining room. You had to be 18 years or older to dine in here, and it was formal. So that table's original, and the green china behind you is Mrs. Daly's. It's from Tiffany. There's a 35 place setting she had, because they entertained. They loved. She had extended family. They had people visiting all summer long. And the chandelier was Marcus III's. He lived for a while in Missoula. He sold cars, and this came when he moved. The Wilma Theater got this, and the family at the Wilma Theater has it on loan to us.
Oh,
So it's not original, but it is pretty.
yeah, it's tied into the family. Now, are there any heirs at this point?
So Marcus III was married 4 times, and he did have a child out of wedlock.
Oh.
That child ended up being adopted by Marcus III. When her name was Candace. When she was 20, when she was 19, she had a baby. When she was 20, she was killed in a motorcycle accident, and the father was killed, I think, the year later. That baby was put up for adoption by the lawyer, and the lawyer's son adopted, and he didn't find out he was a Daly until 10 years ago.
It was a little boy.
Yeah,
And how old is he now-ish?
50s.
Okay.
Yeah. So very sad that it was
there's-
hush-hush.
Yes.
And, pardon me?
Has he been into a
Yeah.
convention?
No, he's been in touch with our executive director.
And he's local or
No,
No.
I think he's Las Vegas.
Vegas?
Yeah.
So is he heir to any of these?
No, by time he found out,
Taxes.
everything was already
Taken care of. Yeah.
down the pipeline, and yeah. So yeah, I don't know if there's hard feelings there.
Yeah. Yeah. Gosh, the
Oh, and I
wood
forgot
is
to
beautiful.
mention, So the house went through 3 renovations. When this one here was the Queen Anne style. Mrs. Daly wanted this one, and when Mr. Daly came up to the final reveal, he said, "Margaret, it looks like a church." So he really wanted the Georgian revival. He passed away in 1900, but Mrs. Daly in 1910 renovated it to the Georgian revival.
So he got his wish.
Yeah. So look at these beautiful radiators, you guys. At the time, they were hot water and coal. But now we use natural gas, but just feeling it's the most beautiful, lovely heat, and they're so decorative.
Wow.
I am so impressed that this is comfortable. I was thinking
Yeah.
I come in
The
here
temperature.
in the winter at this time,
It's
and it'll be winter coat.
It's going to be hot on the second floor, if you can
Ah.
believe it. So this is the butler's pantry.
Hard nest.
Oh,
Yes.
excuse me.
So one thing I love about Mrs. Daly, she grew up, her dad was a foreman, she did laundry in the mining camps. She did not grow up wealthy. She was so good to her staff. She had these rubber puzzle floors put in, and at the time they were soft. They're hard as a rock now with the age they are, but they were soft on her staff's feet. She brought back a plate warmer from New York and an ice box. The cabinets are original, and the women love this. Glass on both sides, no dusting required, because that would be wild. One of the first aluminum sinks, I think they were patented in 1890,
Wow.
but she had one put in 1910. And there's a story. So Mr. Daly started the bank in Hamilton, and Mrs. Daly and the banker's wife were friends. And when the maids knew that Mrs. Daly was going to town and possibly going to pop in on the banker's wife, the maid would phone the banker's wife, and she would take all the plastic off of her furniture. You know how the old couches, they used to put plastic to preserve them? She would get ready for Mrs. Daly's visit and take down the plastic. So the phone is not original, but this is the call box.
Oh.
It has arrows on it, and when the arrow would go up, the bell would ring, and the staff would know which room someone was calling from and needed something.
Incredible. And do I remember to a walk-in?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
That's one of my favorite
I won't
rooms.
let you. Yeah, I won't.
No worries.
I won't break it.
You made quite an impression on you.
Yeah.
So this is the kitchen, and this was actually part of the original homestead. This would have been the living room. And I can't believe that they had that large of windows in the late 1800s. But the original coal or wood burning stove, they would have a staff member in the spring and the fall that would sleep on a cot in here and fire that up and to keep the house warm. More puzzle rubber floors, Mr. Daly's favorite colors, copper and green for Ireland. And you'll notice the countertops are very low. Their beloved cook was named Stina, short for Christina. She was from Sweden. She was 4'6" in height. Mrs. Daly insisted that the counters be low for Stina.
Wow.
I love that. And this is the vegetable room. It has zinc countertop, which is antibacterial. I didn't know that. And you'll see the zinc counter is sloping, so when they would wash vegetables, the water would run out, and they had a system where it would go out and water the flowers.
Oh my.
Oh, nice. Did they have any black helper?
They did.
Did they?
Yep, Mr. Briggs was one of their, he was the one that would sleep on the
Oh,
cot.
okay.
He came from New York with them. And we have a picture that's very special that I'll show you. of
Oh,
him.
interesting.
Yeah. So you guys, we have stuff stored in the servants' dining room, but I want to just show you the wallpaper.
Doing okay, Mom?
So I apologize for the mess in here. We've got all that stuff from the dining room, but these are the original chairs that go around the table. But the wallpaper, you guys, it looks 3D, but it's not. It's original. And then the oldest daughter there was 2 granddaughters from Margaret. They would come spend summers with Mrs. Daly. They were both not in their 90s when they passed away. One of them was an artist. When she passed away, her estate sent us these 2 pictures, but we didn't know who they were of. In 1986, this gentleman, Emilio Paez, came through for a tour. He said, "Oh my gosh, that is me." When he was 8 years old, he was out working in the picking beets with his mom. Mrs. Daly and the granddaughter, Frances, were out here, and they saw him, and it was hot. She said, "You come here, little one." She says, "What are you doing working in the fields? You're too young." He says, "Well, I'm helping my mom. I needed to buy school clothes." So the granddaughter said, "Would you sit while I draw your portrait?" And he said, "Sure." He sat so well. Mrs. Daly at the end said, "What would you like?" He said, "I've always wanted a dump truck." So she took him to the general store in Hamilton, which is where Robbins is. That whole building was the general store. It burnt down in 1934. But she took him to the store, bought him his dump truck and school clothes. So I'm so glad he came through. And then he told us this one was of Mr. Briggs, one of their beloved butlers. Yeah.
Wow. And sorry, when did he come through? What year was that?
1986.
86.
Yeah. So another thing I love about Mrs. Daly, whatever the family ate for food, the servants ate the same food in shifts in here, which I love that for her. And Mr. Daly, his miners in Anaconda loved him. He was good to them as far as all the records we have.
That's great.
So they were good to their people.
Yeah, they came from that. They knew what it was like.
Yeah.
And this is a nice room. I mean, this wainscot. And
It is. It's
I mean,
gorgeous.
they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was actually in the children's dining room, which is the gift store. So that's where the children would eat. Or if the family and guests didn't want breakfast in bed, they would breakfast in the children's dining room.
And sorry, this picture behind you, is that this room?
Yeah.
Oh, that is this room.
No. Sorry, that's the dining room.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll
Yeah, we're
take
just storing stuff.
it. Yes.
Oh, that's what happens when we have our months off, huh?
Yeah, and have you ever been to the Mother's Day tea?
No, I haven't.
Okay, because that'll be our next big
one.
event in